3 wins combined in 15 games for the two Alberta teams. Not ideal. To talk about their stumbling starts, Bryan Hayes in studio, Craig Button joins us from Calgary. Guys, you know it's bad when the Flames are actually apologizing to their fans after yet another loss. Bryan, is there a crisis of confidence in Calgary right now?
Yes, I'm not sure that actually does enough to define it, Gino. This is an emergency of confidence. This is about as bad as it can get when you're this early into the season and you have players apologizing to a fan base. We just saw the Chicago Bulls, after one game, have a player-only meeting. I thought that was bad. I thought that was a crisis of confidence. I think the Flames are bringing it to a completely different level. Every day there's another soundbite. There's a different whipping boy. You have a new coach there who was supposed to bring a different mood, a different attitude. It clearly isn't working. This is a significant issue in Calgary.
It's a significant issue, Bryan. Yes, it is. But it's an issue that the players have under their control. You have Nikita Zadorov, who comes out and talks about, hey, it's up to the players. And what do the players do? They go out on Tuesday night. They go out on Thursday night. And it is abysmal. And what's even more disappointing than the record, it's their effort. There is almost close to no effort. Dialed into the details. The spirit of the team is so poor. Forget about how they're playing together as a team. Individually, they're not giving very much of themselves, if anything at all. They have only themselves to blame, and if they don't clean up their own acts, they're going to be doing a lot of apologizing, and Greg Conroy's going to have some decisions to be made about who stays and who goes, because there's a case now for a lot of players to go.
I don't think I remember the last time you were this flabbergasted, Craig. The Heritage Classic goes on Sunday. The good news is they face each other, so one of them's got to win. But, Craig, at this point, which of these two fan bases has more reason to be appalled?
Yeah, well, I love the word appalled. The Calgary Flames fan base, because when you look at going out and watching your team play, okay, there's going to be stretches where you don't play that well. There's going to be stretches where you don't get the outcome maybe you deserve. But when you go out and you don't put forth an effort, when you don't go out and compete, and you don't do everything you can to try to give the best account of yourselves, that is appalling. And the players should be appalled at their own play. They got booed off the ice Thursday night, fully deserving of that exit from their fans. And if it doesn't clean up, they're going to hear a lot more about it. And it's on them to fix something that's easily fixable, their effort, because it's been poor to this point in the season.
Well, I think both teams and both fan bases, quite frankly, have a reason to be appalled right now based on what they're seeing. But if you look at the standings, I think the tie goes to the Oilers here, Craig, because as appalling as the Flames are, they have more points than the Oilers. And the Oilers had cup aspirations. The Flames did not. The Flames were hoping a new coach, new culture, bounce back years from some star players would lead to a playoff berth. The Oilers were hearing all throughout the country, all throughout the hockey world, and by extension, their fans were as well, making plans deep into May, deep into June, thinking this is a cup or bust team. They're 1-5-1. They're a disaster. They cannot defend. They can't get stops. And the best player in the world is skating by himself right now. They also got booed off the ice. So I'll go over the top on your booing in Calgary with a booing in Edmonton.
And the problem is it's not just wins and losses right now. The two Alberta teams have been outscored by 25 goals combined so far. They've got two of the worst 3 goal differentials in the entire NHL.